Day in the life. Let's see if you really trap.
I Love Me More Than I Love You. I'm gonna be re-releasing these this summer in different colors though. I Love Me More Than I Love You. Don't forget that. Yo, what's up? It's your boy BJ from Bruv here. I know it's been a while. It's been 8 days, but shit here. And I got another thing I wanted to touch on, another topic I wanted to touch on, another thing I wanted to speak to y'all about and get into y'all brains. Well, this one is gonna be about, I feel like we gotta stop blaming our parents. You know, like stop blaming them. Stop blaming your parents, bro. I think it's time for us to stop blaming our parents, bro. Some people say, oh, my mom did this, so I have this trauma. My dad did this, so I have this trauma. I didn't have a dad, I didn't have a mom, I didn't have this, I didn't have that. My grandpa this and my grandma that, all type of things. You feel what I'm trying to say? And from my personal experience, I've never met a parent that intentionally caused trauma on their kid. Like I never met a parent that was like, I'm gonna intentionally put trauma onto you. I'm gonna intentionally do bad things to you. I'm gonna intentionally like treat you like that. I've never experienced that. You feel what I'm trying to say? And I don't think I know a lot of people that has experienced that. Like I've never seen that from my experience with parents. Within my aunt, my mom, I never seen someone intentionally try to cause trauma onto somebody. I'm sure it's possible, but from my experience, I never experienced it. So this is what I used to do. I used to always put my trauma on my, like, oh, the reason why I'm like this is my mom, or the reason why I'm like this is my dad. My dad did this, my mom did this, my dad did this, my mom did this. I used to watch my dad do this. I used to watch my mom do this. My mom didn't show me love growing up, so then I do this. My mom was this. I always blame them for why I was the way I was. And I realized this from having a conversation with my mom, like, cause like, you know, people don't really have conversation with their parents. So I really feel like if you feel like you do have trauma from your parent, bro, talk to your parent. Let your parent know how you feel about the way you was raised. Like if you can, like not all people can do that. Like I can't talk to my dad. My dad's passed away, but I still have the time to talk to my mom. You know, she's still in my life. So if your mom is in your life, your dad, or even if you could call them, there's something, just reach out to them so you can have those conversations. I'm not saying it's easy, I'm not saying it's possible for everybody in the world. But speaking to you, if it's possible for you, you do that. You reach out to your parent or sit down with your mom or your dad and be like, this is how I feel about how you raised me. Why did you do it? You know what I'm trying to say? Because I always blame my people for stuff. Like, oh, I'm a nice guy because my mom never showed me the different type of love. My mom never was nurturing. My mom didn't hug and kiss me. My mom didn't show me nurturing love. So I feel like this is why I'm the way I am. And I realized that I can't blame my mom for that. Because in her defense, my mom was raised off survival. You know what I'm trying to say? Her whole life she been fight or flight. You know? So she didn't really have time to look at me and hug and kiss me because she's always in fight or flight. She's always in, I gotta make sure there's food. I gotta make sure bills are paid. I gotta make sure my mom is good over there. I gotta make sure this person good over there. So when your whole life is off survival, you're not really thinking about like kissing and hugging your son. You think about getting stuff done. You know what I'm trying to say? Like my mom told me, like she like, it's not like she purposely like wasn't a nurturer, just like she just wasn't. That's not how she wasn't. That's not how she was raised. She wasn't raised nurturing. She was raised fight or flight, or survival. We gotta get it. We gotta help. We gotta do this. She's always moving. She's always got things going on. Her mind is not on, let me make sure I hug my son and kiss my son and make sure my son is okay. Like she never thought like that because it's always on, I gotta do what I gotta do. So once I talked to my mom and realized that, like, yo, I can't really blame her for not nurturing me because she didn't really know how to do that. And I'm sure she didn't intentionally not nurture me or intentionally not show me the love I feel like I needed as a kid growing up. But it's like, if she doesn't know how to do that, or if she feels like she doesn't need to do that because she wasn't raised like that, she's a girl, how can I possibly think that she's wrong? Like if she genuinely thinks the way she's raising me is okay and it works, how can I say she's wrong? Like how can I blame her for her not knowing more? Like for her not knowing. Like how can I blame my dad for him not knowing? Like him not knowing that he could have done different stuff to help me. Or I'm not saying my dad's bad. I'm just saying, like, how can I blame people? How can you blame someone for doing their best? Like, if I only know 2 + 2 is 4, and you come to me and ask me 4 + 4, and I say 6, how can you blame me for not knowing that it's 8? If I never learned that, if I never seen that before, that has never even came into my brain or my consciousness as a thought or as a teaching or as an experience. How can you blame me for, how can I get blamed for not knowing what that is? So same thing as your parents. You can't blame a parent for something they never experienced. So I can't say, Mom, you should have loved and kissed me growing up. Why you never did that? It's like, nigga, I never got loved and kissed growing up. I don't know how to show that perfectly. I was raised on survival. I never knew how to do that. You feel what I'm trying to say? That's something you gotta learn. That's something you have to literally learn, or you gotta be that person. It's either you're that person, you learn it, or you just don't do it. You feel what I'm trying to say? So if you're not naturally that person, and you feel like you don't need to do it because he was really that, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna think to do it because, like, he's good, he's a boy, he's gonna figure it out. Tough love, whatever. You feel what I'm trying to say? That's how I was tough love. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I had to learn that I can't blame my mom or my parents for what they, for doing their best, like for trying their hardest, or like, you feel what I'm trying to say? Like, how can I generally blame my mom for doing her best? How? Like, how? How could I put all the blame on somebody that tried their best with me? That's not fair to them. Cause now if you go to your mom and say, yo, you raised me mad bad, I didn't do nothing, you didn't do nothing, like, I was just so sad, like, bro, you can't really blame someone for not knowing, bro, or not knowing any better. Same thing as, like, now when you sit, that's what I say is, like, say you go through a situation when you were 16, and, like, the only way you knew how to handle it was in a violent manner. So say you got this with somebody, the only way you knew how to handle things was to fight. You were 16. But now 6 years later, you know that, oh, I finally learned that I don't have to fight anybody. I could talk, or I could just walk away. How can you blame your 16-year-old self for doing the only thing they knew how to do? You can't blame them. There's nobody at fault here, because that's all I knew. If I knew better, I'm sure I would have did better at the time. Or if I had a better idea, I'm sure I did better. But there is times in your life where you literally only know how to do a certain thing, or you get into a certain emotion where only one option comes up. So now you're 16 again. You're 16 again. You have issues with somebody. When you're angry, you only know to fight. When you're level-headed, you know to talk and this. So at that time, you don't know how to deal with your anger. So the only way you know how to deal with your anger is by fighting. But now, like I said, 6 years later, you are able to calm down in the moment of your anger and think like, okay, I'm gonna chill, I'm not gonna fight. It all comes with, like, growing and maturing and learning yourself and practicing your practices. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if your parent is 22 and all they know is struggle and save money and pay the bills and not do anything extra and just make sure they always got the bills paid, how can you expect, it's like, if they were raised off tough love and they never got the nurturing, never got the kisses, they never got the hugs, they never got the congratulations, they never got the I'm proud of yous. You feel what I'm trying to say? So they think, and they grew up fine. They think it worked for them. They never thought about doing nothing different because it worked for them. You know what I'm trying to say? You know, so now when you come to them and be like, yo, mom, I feel like you didn't do this right, like, I feel like you should have did a better mom. And then you tell her how, then she'd be like, oh, I really thought that when I was 22, that was the best way to do it because that's how I was raised, and I didn't think there was any other way of doing it because I didn't see any way of doing it. That's all I seen growing up. So now when you come with your parent, like, yo, mom, I feel like you should have did this and did this and did that better. Now that parent knows, like, okay, so now when I have my kid, or when you have your kid, she can be the grandparent you wanted. She can be the grandparent to your kid. She could be the grandparent to your kid of the parent that you wanted her to be for you. What I'm trying to say? Because you grown now, you can't really blame them. You gotta, it's your time to heal and be better now. So if you know your trauma, you know the issues, you know where they stem from. So now heal, bro. Heal from it. Like, don't blame parents, don't blame. Just take it as it is what it is. You know, you tried your best, and now it's your time to heal. You know what I'm trying to say? Move on. I see a lot of people always blaming their parents, like, oh, my mom, my dad, I didn't have a dad, I had a mom, I had a dad, I had a mom. It's like they run with that narrative of not having. They run with the narrative of being so damaged and so heartbroken and so and not knowing any better and just being so just going through all these problems that they never try to like figure out a way to become better. It's like there's men out there that got cheated on when they were 16 and still hold you're 25 now, bro. That was 9 years ago, bro. You feel me? Like, so you feel like you have not even allowed yourself to heal from that pain from 9 years because you've been holding on to this thought that, oh, girls are this, girls are that. So you're only gonna attract girls of that. And if you get a girl that's not that, you're gonna treat her like she's that because you never ever took the time to say, not every girl's like that. You've been stuck in your trauma. So it's like, when I say stop, it's like, bro, stop blaming. Like, stop blaming people for your problems, bro. At the end of the day, it's your job to fix your problems. So if you feel like your mom gave you trauma, your parents gave you trauma, are you gonna sit there and be like, shit, whatever happens, man, this is why my mom didn't do this, so I'm like this. So when you have a girlfriend, now you act like that. When you have a boyfriend, now you act like that. Instead of like, okay, I understand my trauma. I know the issues I have in my life. I know where it stems from. Now I'm gonna change them so I can heal from them and become better. So it's like, stop holding on to your trauma because it's comfortable. Like, stop holding on to your pain because it's easier than letting it go. Like, because holding on to your pain hurts more in the long run than healing from it now. Because, okay, say now, you 19 now, all right? For you hold on to your pain from your 16-year-old girlfriend. You find a girl you like at 19, right? You're amazing girl. Say 22, whatever. Amazing girl. You think she's amazing, whatever. But since that girl from 16 broke your heart, you are now treating the amazing girl that has come to be a woman in your life like she's that girl because you're blaming. Like, oh nah, you're never just, bro, get over it. Get over it and move on. Like, get over it. Bro, get over it. Like, literally get over it, bro. Girl, queen, like sis, get over it. I get that the last boyfriend you had did this, did that. Get over it. Like, bro, get over it. Okay, like, we know, all right, he cheated on you, she cheated on you, she's bad, this bad, to get over it. Okay, cool, all right, heal. Like, what? Niggas be like, oh, I'm heartbroken, oh, I'm heartbroken, my last boyfriend and my mom. Bro, okay, we get it. You said that 35 times now, okay. What's next? Are you gonna continue running with that narrative that you're so damaged? Or are you gonna be like, all right, I'm damaged, I wanna fix it? Like, okay, we get the narrative you're running with. Like, it's cool. Like, I guess it's comfortable to stay in that pain, just to stay in your pain, to stay in the stagnation of being in pain, and it's comfortable because you've been in pain for so long. You love the pain, so you cling to pain. All right, we get it. Now it's time to move on. Now it's time to grow and be better. Like, niggas ain't trying to hear that all day. Like, my mom and my dad and my ex-boyfriend and my ex-girlfriend. Like, bro, move on, bro. All right, you get it. Spoke to a new girl, a new guy. You don't be like, my mom did this and my dad did this. Like, oh, I'm stuck in my ways. Like, oh, nigga, you're not stuck in your ways. You're just scared. You're just scared to not be that way. You're scared, bro. You're scared to not be better. You're scared to be happy. It's a thing called you're scared to be happy. Like, you're so used to being unhappy that you're scared to be happy, bro. I've been there. You're so comfortable to a certain feeling that you're scared to jump into a different feeling because it's like to get from this feeling to that feeling, you have to heal. You have to figure out all these problems along the journey. You got to figure out all these problems. So you be here, you be comfortable in your pain, and there's happiness. But you got to figure out all the problems along the path to happiness. So you like, shit, damn, that's a lot of shit I got to deal with. So you like, nah, I'm gonna stay here for a little longer because it's more comfortable. Like, nah, bro, take the leap of faith, bro. It's always good to be happy than sad, bro. I know it's comfortable, but I'm sure you don't want to be unhappy for 60 years of your life because you chose to be stuck in your ways. Stop being stuck in your ways, bro. Shit is not cool. Oh, I'm heartbroken, I'm damaged. Like, nigga, that's not cool. Like, why do people brag about being like, oh, I'm heartbroken, I'm DTB, I'm this, I don't trust no girl, I'll never love a girl again, I'll never love a guy again, DTN, I hate. Like, why? Like, nigga, that's not cool. Like, it's
not cool to be DTB and DTN and I can't love again in my heart. That's not cool. That's not fun. Like, nigga, that's not. Is that a topic? Is that trending, bro? Like, why are you niggas so obsessed with unhappiness, bro? Like, we are obsessed with unhappiness. We are obsessed with negativity. We are obsessed with, like, bro, you will see a nigga loving his girl, and you be like, he a simp. But you will see a nigga cheat on his girl, and he that nigga. How? How is he how is this nigga that nigga? Like, the future Russell Westbrook, how can you say, my nigga Russell Westbrook is a simp, or a corny, lame nigga, and Future the cool guy because he got 6 baby moms, and he just be fucking girls all day, so he just cool. Like, how is he cooler than Russell? If Russell chose to take a girl and be with her and marry her and do what he gotta do, how is he not cooler than the guy who's just out here doing what he want? And they got kids, bro. Take care of your kids, bro. Like, the fuck? But y'all niggas love being unhappy. At this point, I think y'all love being unhappy. Y'all love it. Y'all love being toxic. Like, y'all love it. Like it make your pussy wet, your dick hard. Like, it's no way you can literally love being unhappy. Like, you really love that shit. That shit make your adrenaline rush. Like, my girl hit me, my boyfriend hit me, but then he bought me flowers, or he like, shut up, you sound stupid. You sound dumb as hell. I hate that. I hate that for you. I hate that you like that. I hate that you think that's cool. It's not cool to deal with shit because it's comfortable, or that's what you're used to. Nigga, stop it. Shit's not cool. But anyways, my fault. I'll be getting off on tangents, but hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope I get the point. Stop blaming people for your problems and fix your problems yourself. Because at the end of the day, you have to fix your own problems because nobody's gonna fix your problems for you. So if you got trauma, or if you DTB or DTN because of your last girlfriend or your last boyfriend from 17 years ago that cheated on you when you was 4, get over it. Stop blaming them for the way you are and move on and fix yourself for the next person, bro. Y'all niggas, y'all be freaking DTB and DTN for 20 years, bro. Shit is corny, bro. I'm tired of seeing it. Like, I know you, bro. That was a long time ago, bro. Get over it. You're heartbroken. It's not cool to be heartbroken. It's not cool to be sad. It's not cool. Like, I don't know why that makes you feel like you're cool because you're heartbroken still after 17 years. Like, bro, go find a new girl, bro. Go figure out, go fix it. Go focus on yourself and fix the problem so you could be better for the next girl or the next guy, bro. Y'all be wanting to be DTB and toxic so bad. Like, shit is corny. Holla at me, bro. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. The Browski's out. New merch dropping soon. My fault. There we go. Yes, sir, ski.